Hi guys, this is Jacob Marash for Phoenix Audio Technologies, and in this video I want to talk about the Power Hub, or the MT340, which is actually one of our more useful accessories. And I just want to go over what it does and how you connect it, and show you what it can do for you guys. So the setup or the scenario in which we're going to need the Power Hub is when we're using video conferencing. So in this case, in this room, we're using just a PC to run a video conferencing software. And our video conferencing is going to need a USB audio device, or a USB speakerphone, which in this case we're going to be using our Smart Spider, or MT503. Now, our Smart Spider is, like we said, just a USB speakerphone, and all it needs is just a simple USB cable to plug into it and into the PC. And that USB cable is going to provide us both power, it's going to power up the unit, as well as data. Now, if we just had a small room, that would be all we need, just a USB cable, plug it, and ready to go. However, if we're using our video conferencing in a larger room, we might want to pull our audio device far away from our PC. And in a lot of cases, we might want to pull it 50, 60 feet away, maybe even 100 feet away, depending on the size of our room, and maybe we have kind of special wiring needs, like pulling a cable underneath the carpeting or the table. Now, we all know that this is a big problem because USB limits us to only 20 feet. So the only solution we have to that kind of situation is using a USB extender. Now, a USB extender is going to cause two problems for us. Problem number one is not all USB extenders are always going to work, right? Different companies make them. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. The other issue is, even if it does work, it does power on our unit. Audio data is very sensitive, and if we're pulling a very long cable, you might have some kind of electronic interference or white noise on the line that's not perfect for getting good quality audio. The second issue is, once we pull that cable to a far distance to our unit, what if you want to daisy chain or power daisy chain multiple spiders? So in this case, we're going to need a secondary power source pulled onto our table so we can power multiple units. Now, the Power Hub actually solves both these problems. Number one, it allows you to pull up to 100 feet of Cat 5 or preferably Cat 6 cable. And if you use higher grade cable, you can actually pull longer distances. So it really gives you freedom in terms of how far you can get away from your PC with your audio device. And the second thing is, the Power Hub actually plugs into one of our 48-volt power supplies, which comes with the kit. And it allows you to not only pull that distance, but once you get to the first device, you will be able to do a power daisy chain, and you'll be able to connect multiple units to that device without having any other power cables on your conference room table. So all that is in this small little box, and not only is it compact, it's also really easy to connect, and I'm going to show you how to do just that. All right, guys, so now that we're down here by the PC, we can actually show the connections, which are pretty straightforward and easy to do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our PC, which is running our video conferencing. Once we're done with all the connections, we're just going to push it back into the cabinet, out of sight, out of mind. But we have the USB cable connected to it, and this is just a short standard USB cable that actually does come with the Power Hub kit. So the first thing is, we're going to take our Power Hub, we're going to take the USB cable, and we're just going to go ahead and plug that in, and now we have data running to our Power Hub. Once we do that, the second step is to take our Cat 5 or preferably Cat 6 cable. In this case, it's over 100 feet long. And we're going to connect one end to the Power Hub. And of course, the other end is going to go into our first Spider device. And we're going to put that into the daisy chain up link. So plug in the other end. Good to go. And then the final step is we take the 48-volt power supply, which also does come with the kit. One end is plugged into a power source. The other end is going to go into our 48-volt connector on the Power Hub. And once we do that, as you can hear, the unit turns on, and we have power running through the wires, and we're ready to pull the first unit to wherever we want it to. And it can be, again, up to 100 feet, and even more than that if we use a higher end cable. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so once you're done with the connections, there's nothing left to do other than to just place the unit wherever you want it. And again, we can run it, up to 100 feet or more. And of course, in this situation, we'd probably want to run it under the carpeting or under the table and make it look all nice. But the point is, we have freedom to pull it to wherever we want. We can also daisy chain it from this point. And at this end, we have a fully functional device that is good to go. So that sums it up for this video. I hope it helped you understand what the Power Hub can do, and go ahead and check it out for yourself. If you got a chance to see our other videos, then great. If not, please check out our YouTube channel. There's a lot of cool and useful videos. And if you have any recommendations for videos you want us to shoot, then just put it on the comments and we'll be more than happy to do that for you. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.